The endocrine and reproduction system. Endocrine system. Endocrine system is made out of glands that make hormones. Hormones are the body's chemical messengers. They carry information and instructions from one set of cells to another. What does the endocrine system do? Endocrine glands release hormones into the bloodstream. This lets the hormones travel to cells in other parts of the body. The endocrine hormones help control mood, growth, and development, the way our organs work, metabolism, and reproduction. Parts of the endocrine system: hypothalamus, pituitary, thyroid, parathyroid, adrenals, pineal body, the ovaries, the testes. Hypothalamus is in the lower central part of the brain. It syncs the endocrine system and nervous system. Nerve cells in the hypothalamus make chemicals that control the release of hormones that's secreted from the pituitary gland. Pituitary is at the base of the brain and is no bigger than a pea. Despite its small size, the pituitary is often called the master gland. The hormones it makes control many other endocrine glands. The pituitary gland makes many hormones such as growth hormone, which stimulates the growth of bone and other body tissues, and plays a role in the body's handling of nutrients and minerals. Prolactin, which activates milk production in women who are breastfeeding. Thyrotrophin, which stimulates the thyroid gland to make thyroid hormones. Corticotrophin, which stimulates the adrenal gland to make certain hormones. Antidiuretic hormone, which helps the body control body water balance through its effects on the kidneys. Oxytocin, which triggers the contraction of the uterus that happen during labor. Thyroid is in the fat part of the lower neck. It's shaped like a bow tie or butterfly. It makes thyroid hormones thyroxine and triiodothyronine. Parathyroids attached to the thyroid are 4 tiny glands that work together called the parathyroids. Adrenal glands. These 2 triangular adrenal glands sit on top of each kidney. The adrenal glands have 2 parts, each of which makes a set of hormones and has a different function. The outer part is the adrenal cortex. It makes hormones called corticosteroids that help control salt and water balance in the body. The body's response to stress, metabolism, the immune system, and sexual development and function. The inner part is the adrenal medulla. It makes catecholamines such as epinephrine, also called adrenaline. Epinephrine increases blood pressure and heart rate when the body is under stress. Pineal, also called the pineal gland, is in the middle of the brain. It secretes melatonin, a hormone that may help regulate you when you sleep at night and when you wake up in the morning. Reproductive glands. The gonads are the main source of sex hormones. Most people don't realize it, but both guys and girls have gonads. In guys, the male gonads or testes are in the scrotum. They secrete hormones called androgens, the most important of which is testosterone. These hormones tell a guy when a guy's body when it's time to make the changes associated with puberty. A girl's gonads, the ovaries, are in her pelvis. They make eggs and secrete the female hormones estrogen. Estrogen is involved when a girl starts puberty. During puberty, a girl will have breast growth, start to accumulate body fat around the hips and thighs, and have a growth spurt. Estrogen and progesterone are involved in the regulation of a girl's menstrual cycle. These hormones play a role in pregnancy. Pancreas makes insulin and glucagon, which are hormones that control the level of glucose, or sugar, in the blood. Insulin helps keep the body supplied with stores of energy. The body uses this stored energy for exercise and activity. It also helps organs work as they should.
Reproductive system. Male reproductive system. Ureter, urinary bladder, ampulla, seminal vesicle, ejaculatory duct, urogenital diaphragm, vas deferens, epididymis, testes, urethra, penis, glands of penis, corpus pulmorum, corpus cavernosum, cross, gland, prostate. Male reproductive system is a work of external and internal organs that function to produce, support, transport, and deliver various forms of reproduction. The male reproductive system is a work of external and internal organs. The male reproductive system is a grouping of organs that make up a man's reproductive and urinary systems. The male reproductive system is responsible for sexual function as well as urination. What are the external male reproductive structures? Most of the male reproductive system is located outside of your abdominal cavity or pelvis. What are the external male structures? Most of the male reproductive system is located outside of your abdominal cavity or pelvis. The penis is the male organ for sexual intercourse. It has three parts: the root, the body shaft, and the glands. The root, this is the part of penis that attached to the wall of your abdomen. The body or shaft, shaped like a tube or cylinder. The body of the penis made up of three internal chambers. The glands. This is the cone-shaped end of the penis. The glands is which is also called the head of the penis. Scrotum. The scrotum is the loose pouch-like sac of the skin, the hangs behind the penis. Testicles. The testes are oval organs about the size of very large olives that is lying the scrotum, secured at either end by a structure called the spermatic cord. Epididymis. The epididymis is a long cold tube that rests on the backside of each testicle. It carries and stores sperm cells that is incubated in the testes. What are internal male reproductive systems? Vas deferens, ejaculatory duct, urethra, seminal vesicles, prostate gland, bulbourethral gland. The vas deferens is a long muscular tube that travels from the epididymis into pelvic cavity to just behind the bladder. Ejaculatory ducts. These ducts are formed by the fusion of the vas deferens and the seminal vesicles. Urethra. The urethra is the tube that carries urine from the bladder to the outside of the body. Seminal vesicle. The seminal vesicles are sac-like arches that attach to the vas deferens near the base of the bladder. Prostate gland. The prostate gland is a walnut-sized structure that's located below the urinary bladder in front of the rectum. Bulboreteral glands. The bulboreteral glands or Cowper's glands are pea-sized structures located on the side of the urethra just below the prostate gland. Female reproductive system. Ovary, fallopian tube, uterus, bladder, urethra, clitoris, labia majora, labia minora, hymen, vagina, rectum, and cervix. The function enter the body and protect the internal genital organs from infectious organisms. Labia majora, labia minora, and Bartholin gland. The labia majora enclose and protect the other external reproductive organs. Labia minora literally translated as small lips. The labia minora can be very small or up to 2 inches wide. Bartholin glands. These glands are located beside the vagina opening and produce a fluid secretion. Clitoris. The two labia minora meet at the clitoris, a small, sensitive protrusion that is comparable to the penis in males. The clitoris is covered by a fold of skin called the prepuce. Vagina. The vagina is a canal that joins the cervix, the lower part of uterus, to the outside of the body. It also is known as the birth canal. Uterus. The uterus is a hollow, pear-shaped organ that is home to a developing fetus. Ovaries. The ovaries are small, oval-shaped glands that are located on either side of the uterus. The ovaries produce eggs and hormones. Fallopian tube. These are narrow tubes that are attached to the upper part of the uterus and serve as tunnels for the ova to travel from the ovaries to uterus. Okay, so how do the endocrine and reproductive systems work together? Ovaries and testes produce essential hormones for sexual development and gamete formation. The urethra carries both urine and sperm out of the body. The time stimulates T cell development. Insulin